Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Mathematical Lens by Namitha. In this video, we are going to continue with chapter number 8, working with fractions of grade 7 mathematics of the new NCERT textbook Ganitha, Prakash. And in the previous two videos, we have covered 1 to 7 questions of the figure it out exercise, the last exercise of this chapter. And in this video, we will complete the chapter from question number 8 to the remaining, that is 12 questions. I think there are 12. Yes, 12 questions are there. So question number 8. Mariam's grandmother baked a cake. Mariam and her cousins finished 4/5 of the cake. The remaining cake was shared equally by Mariam's 3 friends. How much of the cake did each friend get? Right. So first of all, you should be able, such some sums can be done mentally also. I'll explain that and then I'll show you the method also. Like 4/5 of the cake is finished means how much is left, that you should be able to do it mentally. Means out of 5, 4 pieces are eaten. So only 1 piece is left, means 1/5 is left. Right. And that is divided among 3 people equally. Right. So it is divided means multiplication. So it is 1 upon 15. Right. So sometimes such questions are asked in uh, objective type questions. So you should be able to do mentally. I'll show you the method now, how to write it systematically with statements. It depends on it is asked for how many marks. So answer number 8. Now here, first we write down the facts. How much cake is eaten by friends? That is 4/5. Mariam and cousins ate 4/5 of the cake. So cake left will be 1 minus 1 upon, 4 upon 5. Right. So if we find out the LCM is 5. So 5 minus 4. Let me write it down properly. It is. So we find out the LCM is 5. So we multiply 5 with 1. 5 minus 4. That is 1/5 of the cake is left. Right. So now Mariam divides it into 3 friends equally. Right. That is again important. So Mariam divides or shares equally among friends in 3 friends, among 3 friends. So that is 1/5 which is left is divided by 3. It is divided into 3. Now you know that if it is division sign, we change it to multiplication and write the reciprocal of 3, that is 1 upon 3. So the answer is 1 upon 15. Right? Means each friend will get each friend will get 1/15 of the cake. Cake left. Okay, this is answer number 8. Question number 9. Choose the option or options. That means options means here both S is given. That means more than one option may be correct. Describing the product 565 upon 465, 707 upon 676. Now here you need not multiply them. You just need to observe what kind of fractions they are. If you see the first fraction, the numerator is greater than the denominator, means it is improper. And the second fraction also is improper fraction. Improper fraction means both are greater than 1. That is greater than 1. So if you remember, we had discussed 3 situations. You need to remember all the 3 situations. So here, this is situation 1, where both the numbers are greater than 1. So in that case, what happens? The product will be greater than both the numbers, both the fractions, as well as greater than 1. Okay. So will be greater than both the fractions means the first fraction, it will be greater than the first fraction, it will be greater than the second fraction, it will also be greater than the third fraction. Means the answer is A, C, and E. Okay, three options are correct in this case. Now, question number 10. What fraction of the whole is shaded? Right. So, now here we use the trick of dividing this particular square. There are 4 squares. So, if we find out the fractional part of this square, then we multiply it by 4. It becomes very easy. Right. So, what do? We divide this into triangles. Can you see there are 3 triangles shaded here? And make equal triangles everywhere in this area. So now total how many triangles are there? 8 small triangles. So 8 small triangles. Okay. And out of that 3 are shaded. But total how many are there now? If this small triangle, this is 1/4. So total triangles would be, there are 4 such small squares. So 8 into 4 is 32 total small squares are, triangles are there, right? So this has 8, so 8 here, 8 here, 8 here. So total 32 small triangles are there. And out of that, how many are shaded? 3 upon 32. So that's your answer. 1, 2, 3 are shaded out of total 32 parts. Question number 11. A colony of ants set out in search of food. As they search, they keep splitting equally at each point. So here can you see there are 4 points. So they set out from here and then they split equally, right? That means they are dividing into half and reach 2 food resources, one near a mango tree and another near a sugarcane field, right? So there is a mango tree over here. This is the mango tree and this is the sugarcane field. So that's their food sources are over here, right? What fraction of the original group reached each food source? So what fraction of ants reached here near mango tree and what fraction reached near sugarcane field? That's our question. Okay. So if we start from here, so suppose one, we take it as a whole, like whatever number, 100,000, whatever that is, that many ants started over here and then they split into 2, right? So 1 divided by 2, that is half, right? So half took this source, this root, and the other half took this root, right? So they split into half. So one half of the group reached here near the mango tree, okay, because they took this path. Now again there is a point over here. Okay, this again they will split here. Now this group which is coming is already half. So that half is divided by 2. So half divided by 2 means 1 upon 4. You know we take reciprocal of 1 upon 2, that is half. So half into half is 1 upon 4. So 1/4 is going from here and it reaches the mango tree. And 1/4 is going this way. It reaches here. So when it reaches here, 1/4 is divided again into, now see here, 1/4 is divided into how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4 parts, not 2 parts. Okay. So we divided by 4. 1/4 divided by 4. So that is 1 upon 4 into 1 upon 4, which becomes 1 upon 16, right? So from here 1 upon 16, so this was 1/4. From here 1 upon 16th reached near the mango tree. Okay. And from here also 1 upon 16th reached. Okay. And from here also 1 upon 16th reached. This reached the sugarcane field. Now the remaining 1/16th, it reached here this point. From this point again 1 upon 16th is divided by 2, which becomes 1 upon 32. So now this 1 upon 32 out of whatever whole is there, 1 upon 32 reached here in the, near the mango tree, and the remaining 1 upon 32 reached in the sugarcane field. That is their food resource. Now, what was the question? What fraction of the original group reached each source? So we need to find out. Now, if I mark it over here, these many, this group reached mango tree, and this group reached the sugarcane field. So we need to just find out the total of this. So if I add 1 upon 32 plus 1 upon 16, right? So if I add it, let me show it on a fresh page. Okay. Now this I used it so that you understand very well through the diagram. We have reached both the ants have reached their destination. Now I'll show you the total, how to find out the total. So now we find out the total. So ants that reached sugarcane field is equal to 1 upon 16 plus 1 upon 32. Now here you can see the LCM would be 32. Why? Because 16 twos are 32. Okay, that's a multiple. 32 is a multiple of 16. So 32 is the LCM. So 16 twos are, so we multiply this by 2. So this becomes 2 upon 32 plus 1. 2 upon 32 means 3 upon 32. They reach the sugarcane field. Now remaining will be the ants who reached the mango tree, okay, near mango tree. So you can actually subtract from here, from one whole, and you get 32 minus 3 is 29. So 29 upon 32 reached the mango tree, but I'll show you the calculation. So ants that reached mango tree. So what were the fraction? Half plus 1/4 plus 1/16 plus 1/16 plus 132. In this case also, if you observe, you know, no need to find out LCM because 32 is the number and these are all factors of 32. 2, 4, 16, all are factors of 32. So 32 would be the LCM, right? 32 is the LCM. Now we need to make all of these into 32. So this we will multiply by 16. 16 twos are 32. 4 eights are 32. 16 twos are 32 and here also 16 twos are 32. So if we multiply here 16 plus 8 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. So 16 plus 8 is 24, 24, 26, 28, 29. Right? So we did it mentally also 29 upon 32. These many ants reached the food source near the mango tree. So this is your answer number 11. Question number 12. What is 1 minus half? What is that equal to? Then 1 minus half into 1 minus 1 upon 3. 1 minus half into 1 minus 1 upon 3 into 1 minus 1 upon 4 into 1 minus. Like that we need to find out what is the answer here and then make a general statement. So we need to observe a pattern over here. Right? So if I just show you one or two of them, you will come to know the pattern and then we can frame the general formula. Right? So here 1 minus half means 1 whole minus half will be half. Okay? If I take the second one, So here this will be half, 1 minus half is half into, this is 3 minus 1, that is 2 upon 3. Okay. Now what will happen over here? 2 gets cancelled. So answer will be 1 upon 3. Similarly, if we do this one, fourth one, third one, 1 minus half is half into 1 minus 1/3 is 2 upon 3. Observe the pattern over here. 1 minus 1/4 is 3 upon 4. Why I'm getting 3 upon 4? Because 1 minus 1 upon 4, 4 will be multiplied with this. So 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay, that's why we are getting 3 upon 4. If you understand one of them, then it's easy to understand others. Here 5 minus 1 is 4. So into 4 upon 5. Now what happens over here? Let us see what all things we can cancel. So 4 gets cancelled, 3 gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled. Ultimately what is remaining is 1 upon 5. Okay. Now if we do this one, a long statement, there are so many numbers over here, but the pattern is same. Like 1 minus 1 upon 2 is 1 upon 2 into 1 minus 1 upon 3 is 2 upon 3. This will be 3 upon 4. This is 4 upon 5. This is 5 upon 6. Then 6 upon 7 into 7 upon 8. Now, even if you don't do this, there is a pattern if you observe here. I'll just explain you. Let me complete this. 8 upon 9 and 9 upon 10. So in this case also what will happen is you can cancel 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. So ultimately what is left is 1 upon 10. So if you observe over here, the answer is the last fractional number. Here, see 1 upon 3. This is half. Here it is 1 upon 5. Here it is 1 upon 10. Right? So what will be the general formula? I'll write the general formula over here. Whatever fractional numbers you are subtracting, like 1 minus 1 upon 2, 1 minus 1 upon 3, till till 1 minus 1 upon n. Whatever is the last fractional number, that's your answer. 1 upon n will be your answer. So without doing any calculation, if you understand the pattern, you can solve this. So with this, we have completed the chapter working with fractions, and we have also completed this book of grade 7 mathematics. So if you have not yet subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe it. Thank you.